What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. Today, we're here on the mid-tier account to get some stuff done. Now, I had some initial plans, but I felt like it was probably a little too much to go all in one video, so we're going to split it up over a couple of days. We're not going to worry about the other part, just because we're going to do what we're going to do today. So what we are going to do today is, one, I did knock out at least one completion here on the Wishing Fountain. I already did one on my own, but I want to do another one. We've got some hot gold on the wheel, so I'm not going to be refreshing for 4-star shards. I don't really need them. I've got all the 4 stars a man could possibly need for fusion events and all that good business. Not a problem. If we get the 5-star hero, well, we might swap it then, but I mainly need gold because I'm a broke man, and broke men need golds. And that's what we're going to do for step 1. For step 2, we're going to be upgrading our Heart Watcher from the old 7-star, bang, to 10-star. Because it's time to get my PvE damage up to at least mildly decent numbers, okay? We already suck in PvP, so I'm not worried about that. I want to get her to 10-star, and that's the game plan. So we'll start things out here just by blasting through this, because this takes a little bit of time, and we're just going to get it done. And I've been thinking in my brain hole, after making my E3 queen, or E1 queen, which I've made, I've been doing some testing on her because, you know, like I said, if she's going to be part of the team, you got to know if she's going to work in the team. And I'm not going to lie. I am super disappointed in Queen. I thought she'd do at least mildly better than she has, but she's dropping like a consistent 25 to 30 million damage in boss fights, which is pretty weak at E1. Now, I know I don't have the greatest setup behind her. I don't have all the heroes that one needs maxed out to really optimize her damage. But another thing that really sucks about Queen is her big support is breaking enemies' crit, which isn't really a big deal in PvE all that much. Now, there's a few heroes, bosses you'll fight that have problems with crit, like Pray for Fire bosses like Melassa and things, where their crit is kind of nasty, and being able to reduce that would be nice. However, in the vast majority of boss fights, it's far more beneficial to nerf an enemy's attack than it is to nerf their crit chance. And since Queen's like doing pretty balls, I guess you could say, pretty bad in the old PvE area. Look at all that gold, baby. That's what I'm talking about. She's not hitting very hard, and it's kind of disconcerting. So I'm thinking in my brain hole, what we could do, what a man could do is he could blow a lot of his savings, okay? And not money savings. We're talking about like relic savings and all of his altar stone savings. Not actual monies yet. And buy a bunch of Karim copies and just go ahead and replace our Queen with a Karim. Because Karim actually has a nice little attack steal built on his active skill. Oh, we got the Lutz. Well, scrotum balls. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just kind of didn't want to have to waste any gems refreshing, but it's okay. I'll do it. We got 300k, 100k. We got a lot of spins left. Let's just hunt for a better wheel. 100k game. Kidding me? How many gems do we have? 4,300. We can do a few more. We need to get a good 300 wheel here, okay? Or at least a 200. Are you kidding me, game? Stop it. Stop doing this to me. 200k. We're settling. We are settling for 200k because I am not going to do that to myself again. But good news, we got a 5-star off the wheel, so woo! Hot news. But Karim has a nice little attack steal, like I was saying, which is great because that's going to obviously lower enemy attack. Also, are you kidding me, game? What is this luck? That never happens. Every time, literally, like every time I do a casino event on camera, I never pull a 5-star. The day I'm like, I'm just not even going to refresh wheels, I don't care anymore. Game's like, oh, here, take all the 5-stars. So I found my new method of approaching casino events, obviously. Just act like you don't care. Like, I don't care, whatever. I'm just going to stay here on this wheel and not get a Dragon Slayer, you know what I'm saying? So I say, no way. Anyways, whatever. Keep going. Plus, on top of Karim's attack steal, which is great for lowering boss attack and also boosting his own attack at the same time, he has a pretty solid amount of self-sustain for a hero that doesn't have, like, you know, great healing like a healer. Because he heals based on the damage he deals. So when you build a Karim for heavy crit, when he crits heavily, he heals heavily, and it's actually kind of nice. So I feel like that'll work pretty well. But this throws a bit of a hijink into my plan of I was going to have Queen, Karim, and Berea, and if Queen's performing as bad as she is now, and not really bringing a lot to the table, I was thinking in my brain hole, why not throw a single scary build into the team? And here's my thinking, okay, like, scary's not mid-tier, Wrath. Actually, he kind of is. Like, really, especially by himself. When you throw a bunch of scaries together, yes, they get actually really, really good in PvE. But outside of that, they kind of suck, and one by itself really isn't that great. And the reason I was thinking about throwing scary in is, one, I haven't... I was going to say, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I haven't built one on any other account. I've never built an E3 scary on official servers, and I kind of want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get him built. But also, he does come with an attack steal, which is kind of beneficial. Because if I can get my team to nerf the balls out of the enemy's attack, I won't have to worry so much about healing, because I can just kind of go for attack and, you know, they won't do much to me, and I'll be able to do a lot of damage to them, and that's kind of the idea. So I was thinking about that, a single of Scary by himself, so we're not doing like a Scary cheese team, but I want to get one built. I've never built one on official. I kind of want to do it. Plus, in the current meta, let's be honest, Scary is falling off pretty hard. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I have 0 Scary copies, so it's not like we're going to spin around tomorrow and be like, look, you find Scary. Not going to be a thing. But there's our second completion out of Teway. Give me all this crap-o. There you go. Flame Strike, hop into my bag hole. Give me all my business. Business has been given. We're still pretty short on our orbs for the next orb week. That's okay, because scroll week is next, and we've got 330 somehow. I don't even know how. We've got it. So we'll probably have to buy a few to get there for the next completion. But with that said, it is time, Timmy time, to get our Heart Watcher up 10 stars. So we're going to start over here. Just kidding, right here. We're going to get our Aiden, the old boogeyman himself. Boogeyman. Boogeyman who gives the world the finger. He's going to be our 9-star food. If I really wanted to hold off on it, I could actually make him a 10-star food. But, who cares? We're going to go for the instant gratification because that's how the world works nowadays. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, math is good. Get in there. Get in there, my dude. 7-star Aiden, you're looking beautiful. But you're going to look even more beautiful when you're food. So, who are we going to throw in there? A couple lambs, because who likes lamb? Let's be honest. Nobody likes lamb. Nobody likes him. Get out of here. You're a turd. Boop, boop. And finally, eeny, meeny, miny, who shall I pick? You two. I said you two. There you go. Good job. Good job. 9-star. Woo. The boogeyman himself has made it to the 9-star. Woo. Cracks me up. Woo. I don't know. Aiden, you're something else. You are something else, Aiden. But now it is time to take our Heart Watcher up 10-star. I should have enough purple goo to make it happen. I don't know if I have enough of this stuff to get her actually to be a max 10-star, but who gives a crap? We're not here for that. We're here simply to make foods. Boop, boop, beep. Oh, wait, only need 3. Never mind. No extra beep on that. Here you go to 8-star Heart Watcher, making yourself slightly better. 9-star is going to obviously make you much better, and then 10-star is going to make you mucho bettero. Look at all these Heart Watchers, dude. I could make a double Heart Watcher team. Will I? No. I've kind of debated on doing that, though. I wonder if having a Heart Watcher, 2 of them together, and getting your max Heart Watcher stacks at round 4, plus you will get a huge amount of attack reduction by running that. I wonder if that would actually be better than running a Cruce. I don't know if it would be, but it'd be something to test. The problem is it's kind of a pain in the butt to test, because you got to build 2 10-star Heart Watchers. But I guess it's not a big deal. If you swap one out, whatever. So we got 2 more heroes coming in here. Who are we going to use? I could really trigger somebody, but I'm going to wait to do like a 10-star Valkyrie food just to really trigger some people. We'll throw Obi-Ron in there. Obi-Ron, you want to be thrown in there? Yes, you do. Good boy. All right, so 9-star Heart Watcher hath been built. Looking hot, looking beautiful. 800,000 of the HPs. You're looking great, Heart Watcher. But wait, there's more. There's 10-star business coming around. And it's going to be an Aiden, and it's going to be boop, boop. Oh, dude, 20% more of her mark at her active skill. 5% more attack break. Oh, Heart Watcher, become a 10-star. And there she does, with her glowing eyes of doom, 1.2 million of the HP. Now, the question a man has is, can I upgrade this thing 90 levels? We're going to find out. We are going to find out right now. Actually, we're doing pretty well. No, the spirit is draining like no one's business. 2 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha 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 ha! Only 19 million spirit left. Who gives a crap? 119 million gold. But look at that attack stat. 72,000 attack. 1.7 million HP. And that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I can deal with that 100%. You're looking good, Heart Watch, with your 6-star gear. But that's not all we have to do today. I want to do something else. Before we go and attack somebody and slay butts, as a man does, what we're going to do is we're going to... just kidding. We're going to go Whip. There you go. Atta girl. And now we're going to go whip. There we go. And we're going to make us some assassin gear. Because if I do build my Karim, obviously I'm going to want the extra crit and crit damage that the assassin gear provides. 5% crit gets him to I think 90% crit with the build I have planned for him. And then 5% crit damage will get him to I think 90% crit damage, and then he'll have the 40% from his active skill, so he'll have like over 100% crit damage. Pretty nasty. There you go. Forge limit where we broke on gold, broke on gems, broke on everything. Yes. Give it to me. Welcome. Welcome to the team, Assassin Gear. Are you ready? Wrong button. Beautiful button. Look at you now, Heartwatcher. You didn't gain a whole lot of HP and or anything else, but you did gain up to 90% crit, you have 30% crit damage, and you're looking quite attractive. You're ready to go. Yes. Damage is on the horizon, and I'm kind of wondering, just for this first test we're going to do with her, of doing this right here, and giving her reduced damage, because you might be like, wow, that's really stupid. Not necessarily. Reduced damage is very handy on a unit that buffs your attack, or buffs your, yeah, well, I guess it does buff your damage, but also debuffs enemy attack is pretty handy. I want her to stay alive a little bit. I'd love to have like an Oak's Heart or a Rune's Power, would be great. Don't have one. And we're just going to throw the old Echo of Death on you, so you're probably going to die a little bit easier, Queen. Sorry about that. Your crit's pretty trash. Crit damage, okay. Swapped her to a crit damage stone. I've tested a few stones on her, the double attack stone, the attack armor break, and this. And they're all pretty bad evenly. they're all pretty evenly bad, so I think it's just her at this point, so it's whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Let's swap up enables, make sure everybody's ready to do max damage. You pop on a you. Gonna leave resilience here on Berea just because I don't know how hard this boss is gonna hit. And depending, again, if the boss kills him, I'd like to have this Unbending Will on, just so he gets an extra chance to come back and do a little more damage before he actually dies. If he gets through the whole 15 rounds without dying, obviously we'll swap to this to boost his damage a little bit on those first rounds where he gets that extra damage here. But also having the healing, whatever. Not a big deal. So we're going to leave him on the Unbending Will for now. Queen will leave you on HP just because you're probably going to die anyway really quickly. Actually, good lord, you almost as much HP as she does at 10 star. You're a beast, Heartwatcher. A beast of beasts. Beautiful. So, I mean, we could 6-star like an Edgar or something too. I've got enough food to do that. Are we going to do that? No, not today. Not today, peeps. We're going to jump into the guild. We're going to jump into the territory of the guild. We're going to jump into the raids of the guild. And we're going to fight us a Karma. Oh, Karma with her fiery death of doom. She actually looks kind of cool there. Woo! Get ready for this. Okay, so we're not on leaderboards, haven't been able to attack yet, which is great. This is my first round of business. So we're going to jump in here. We're not going to be going all Abyss because I really don't need that. Oh, we're going to have you in there, though. I'm wondering where's the best place to keep Heartwatcher. I'm thinking frontline. This is my brain hole. Because the basic attack shouldn't hit as hard as the active skills, and active skills also petrify, so maybe frontline would be better. It might also be worse. We'll play around with it. In the backline, I'm going to throw a double Gru here, just because I really want to nerf the living ballsack out of the enemy's attacking crit like really early on in that first couple rounds to make sure my Heartwatcher doesn't die right away. And then this will just add the aura in, so that sounds decent. We got the right monster on. Let's go. Let's go, team. Ooh, let's go. Slow things down there. Let's see what goes on. She had active skill round 1. That's great. Ugh, holy dongs. Pretty hard. Hits pretty hard. Okay. So we're... What was that? 590,000 damage there from the old Heartwatcher already? Not bad. Not bad, Heartwatcher. You're doing well. Ugh. Just don't die. She's going to outlive Queen at least. But she's got reduced damage. Queen does not have reduced damage. And here's the problem with Berea. Oh, don't die. She's going to die, isn't she? They have a burn at the end of their attack? No, they do not. Haha, suck it. Suck it, nerd. But the problem with Berea is, especially in Pray for Fire bosses, he only hits the front line. So that was 12 million. That's not bad. But because he only hits frontline units, he's only ever going to attack this one unit in Pray for Fire, which is not good. Because there's 2 enemies in the back line that also getting hit, would boost your damage by a substantial amount. Was that 20 million? No. No. Could have been. My brain is saying it's possible. My brain is saying possibilities. 15 million? Yeah, he's doing pretty well. But yeah, if he was able to hit 2 enemies, like almost every other good PvE hero can, this is why Berea is not the greatest Pray for Fire fighter, or obviously just regular guild boss fighter, because he doesn't get that, multiple enemy hit. He only hits one person. In broken spaces, it's fine because it's not a big deal. He's not going to get an attack on his last one, but whatevs. How much damage did he do? 115 million damage. Not bad. I'm okay with that. That's a pretty solid starter Reno. I can deal. I can deal with that hardcore in so many different ways. Not bad. Not bad, team. I don't think we need to really swap anything up then. That actually worked quite well. That puts us on track to get to number 1. Now, that could be a one-off. It might not be that smooth in the next ones, but that's why you do the battles 4 times, so you get to see. But yeah, I can't kind of wait to get my Karim built up. Because, here's a situation where you're seeing Karma doesn't crit. There's no crits happening, just basic damage, so Queen's crit reduction really isn't doing anything for my team at all. Absolutely nothing. It's not important. But if I threw a Karim in here, Karim would be doing attack steal for me, and that attack steal would be doing much more for my team, allowing my Heart Watcher to stay alive more readily. Also, it would keep Karim alive because he could be, obviously healing himself with his active skills. And I feel like my damage would go up by a pretty substantial margin by swapping that in. So that's kind of the reason I want to get away from Queen. She's really not that great. And when I get my Edga built, obviously Edga's going to hit the entire enemy team, so it'd be better for regular boss fighting. How many? 97 million. So we're hanging pretty close. And that could be the difference between getting petrified a couple times and not. I do have the Magic Stone Sword on Bari to try to avoid some of that. And also give him some attack at the same time. We're doing all right, though. I think we'll make it into the number 1 spot, which is good. Feels nice to be at number 1 after you suck and are number 40 billion for a million times. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. It is not. Oh, it's okay. It's the burn when they're above 50% HP or something, isn't it? It's just extra damage if they're above half health. That's what it is. I was wondering. I was like, what's going on here? Now a man knows. A man knows exactly what's going on here. Oh, yeah. Get that heals in there. Do it again. Beautiful. Oh, she died. Sucks. That's okay. She got some damage in for me. That's good. She got some marks stacked up for me. That's also good. And another thing about Heart Watcher when you're fighting bosses like this, having that she only hits 2 enemies, if she hits the backline enemies and Berea, like my Berea is my main damage dealer, it does nothing for me because he'll never touch those backline units, and all those Watcher marks that are back there are kind of wasted. So I really need, like I said, if I get my Karim built, he's going to attack the backline. That'll be great. 118 million. So I think we found our damage area between around 100 million. And let's go ahead and get this last fight in. We can just skip it. You don't have to watch it all over, do you? Do you have to watch it all again? I don't think you should have to. You understand what's going to happen most likely. 96 million, so yeah, around 100 million plus. Say, gold star for Rathy. We're going places, okay? We're going places fast. But yeah, when it comes to areas like that, I really think it's going to make a big difference getting someone like Karim on the team to help break attack, to keep my Heart Watcher alive longer, and also those Watcher marks on backline units like in boss fights like the Pray for Fire and normal raids won't go to waste because Karim's going to hit those backline units and it's going to obviously, make those Watcher marks useful. Whereas right now the backline stuff's like, whatever. Berea's never going to hit me because he can't hit backline people because he sucks. But he's okay. Okay, so he still managed on 1 unit in the front line to do 100 million damage. Obviously, if that was 2 units, he'd do, I'd assume, about twice as much damage. So, for funsies' sake, I want to take him into broken spaces now and just tickle a boss. It doesn't really matter which one. Wave 2 would be a better test, I think. Right? Wouldn't a Wave 2 be a better test? A man thinks yes. The reason being, because I said so. No, but seriously, a Wave 2 is going to obviously put a stress test on Heart Watcher survivability, which is a good thing to kind of test out this early on without having healers in my team or a deer monster. I've got to kind of see how well she's going to survive on her own. I don't believe Berea is necessarily going to need the Unbending Will here, so actually we can just swap that over because I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. And actually, well, the thing is, I said scroll. If I swapped away, I was thinking about getting rid of this for Shared Fate. The problem with having a bunch of weak units on and throwing Shared Fate on is you really don't get a huge attack boost out of it because everyone dies. So you're pretty much just attack boosting because yourself, so it's like a 1.2%. Woo! We'll see. We'll just run it like it is now, and we'll try it that way. Queen, we'll just leave you the way you are because, whatever. You may not be long for this world, Queen. You just may not be. Everybody else, doesn't matter the order because this enemy is going to hit everybody, so we'll just jump in here, see what happens. We'll run a battle here, and that's going to be kind of what I want to do today. I thought about doing an Aspen dungeon run and kind of seeing how well E5 Berea takes on the hell mode of Aspen. Actually, That's only wave 1. All right, let's speed things up a little bit here. The Gru's are staying alive pretty well, so actually, I think Heartwatcher's going to be fine to stay alive the whole time here, which is great, because at 7-star, that wasn't really the case. I don't think she was staying alive very long, plus also, she's going to do more damage now because she's 10-star. Plus, as you will see, being able to get this max damage output on Berea earlier in the fight, with the, round 8 being the max for Watcher Marks now, it's going to make a pretty decent difference, I hope, in my damage. That's the game plan. Will it actually work? I don't know. So round 8, we are now at the area where max damage has been achieved from Watcher Marks. However, I think Berea still gains some attack and stuff on active skill drop, so he should still go up a little bit in damage over time. Not much. Queen is now down, not surprising. Heartwatcher's doing very well. 19 million damage there from the old Berea on each. Not terrible. That's going to kind of suck. The Wolf, when the Wolf drops and you don't have an active skill, I mean, it does hurt your damage a little bit, I think. Maybe it doesn't, but I feel like it does. Because you always get a really big damage boost on that, right after the Wolf drops. 21 million each, that's not bad. I can deal with that. I can deal with this Berea. And again, we don't have any other attack boosters. So we don't have our Rosa built and stuff like that. And we still managed to drop 261 million. I'm all right with that. Obviously, Berea doing 99% of that work. But I'm feeling like when we get a Rosa popped in here as well to boost our team's attack and things like that's going to make a big difference. Also, when we can actually get our full team to survive, so 6 units times that shared fate will make another difference. And also on top of that, I don't really have a lot of great artifacts for damage boosting right now. The Magic Stone Sword is not an optimal damage artifact. It has reduced damage, which is nice. Control immune, which is handy for some bosses like the gold one. But really, it would be ideal to have like a damage versus a type of enemy. I don't know if I even have any. I've got some mage, I think. Those are priests. I don't know if I have any priests, actually. I've got assassin, ranger, HP. Yeah, so I don't really have any of the artifacts necessary to do damage there. I don't even have a warrior damage artifact, which would also be nice for the other bosses, the abyss ones over here. They're warriors. Also, these are warriors when you get those guys. So it's one of those things, I don't really have the optimal setup for like really good damage output quite yet. So 200-something million damage, I don't feel is very bad for this early on. So I feel like we can definitely get that up better, especially when we get Rosa, obviously out of the area of, a 10% attack boost. Of course, he's dead though. Was he even in that battle? I don't think he was even in that battle. I don't think it's going to matter. It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna make a difference because he'll die too quickly. We could 6-star him, but I don't want to. I want my next forest build to be Edga because I'm just stubborn like that, and I think Edga's awesome. So screw you, Rosa, and your weird eyebrow. I see it. You see it. It's right there. Strange and strange. All right. Rosa, can you stay alive for more than 4 seconds? We shall see. We will see if he can do it. Ha-cha! Nope. He's still alive. We're gonna get an attack boost. Oh my gosh. What is this madness? I don't understand. I don't even get it. Now he's dead. Okay, so we get it. It's not gonna boost our damage by much, if at all. It may not make any difference. It probably won't, actually. It would make more sense if it didn't. But whatever. We'll let it play out, just see what kind of damage we get. But anywho, like I said, if I get Rosa built up, that's an attack boost for the team, which will be nice. And then having, obviously, because here's the game plan. If I run the team the way I'm thinking, we're only going to have 2 supports and 4 damage dealers. That's the idea. So we'll be kind of hybrid. So Karim will do a hybrid role of reducing attack and also dealing damage at the same time. So kind of a support, kind of a damage dealer. Hopefully he can hit around at least 400 million damage. I would think was that 42 million? No, it couldn't have been. My brain says that's not possible. But also at the same time, my brain says it could have been, so whatever. Who knows? Could have been. We'll end up at 287 million, so pretty decent damage buff there. Queen, like I said, even with the Heartwatcher boost to craziness, 29 million damage. Her damage is just really bad in PvE right now. I'm not impressed by it. I think there's no way in E1 Karim would even perform that badly. I think he'd perform substantially better. So we'll probably be testing that out sometime this week, swapping over to a Karim, getting that going. But like I said, if I got Karim, Scary, and Berea, that's 3 damage dealers, but also 3 supports kind of mixed in as well, because Berea strips armor. If you guys didn't know that, he steals armor. Scary steals attack, and Karim steals attack. So all of those are doing support roles while they do damage as well. And then in the forest category, obviously Heartwatcher's boosting our damage while draining enemy attack. Rosa's boosting our damage and draining enemy attack, and also draining armor as well. And then Edgar's gonna be just kind of a raw damage unit. So I feel like this team could probably break over 2 billion if I do it really right and get the proper artifacts and don't screw up and get everybody to E5. I feel like that's definitely attainable. But one thing I want to really point out here, guys, is this is a mid-tier account. So the only hero really on this list that I would recommend anyone build is Heartwatcher. The rest of the stuff I'm going to be building this time on this one here is not ideal. It's not optimal. I'm building units people don't really build that often just because it's kind of fun and it changes things up for me. So just keep that in mind if you watch this. It's fun to watch, but don't necessarily build the heroes I'm building. If you're new or free to play, I can recommend 3 heroes right off the bat. Penny. If you can build a Penny, build a Penny. She's an absolute monster. Valkyrie's a monster. Will do a lot for you. And if you're incredibly lucky and or spending some monies, you're going to want yourself an Ada because she's also kind of a monster. So those are the 3 very safe builds. You're not going to go wrong building any of those right now. But that's just kind of my, if you want to actually do well and earn good progression, go for those. If you just want to tootle around and have funsies, do what I'm doing and just, build things that aren't that great. But there we go. So we've made some progress today. 10-star Heartwatcher was obviously a very big boost to the team. I'm super happy about getting that done. Karim sometime this week will also get done. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button and show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.